Why, hello there and welcome back. Once again, I have found myself Halloween hunting. Of course, how could I not? Halloween is my favourite holiday, and yes, I'm not going to lie, when it comes to anything Halloween, I do have quite the soft spot, so I do struggle to say no. For today's shop, I'm heading over to the Flying Tiger. Truth be told, this was my first time shopping at Flying Tiger. I have never been before, but yes, I have heard of it long ago. But what made me want to go this time, of course, was the Halloween stuff. But I only knew of that, thankfully, through Instagram. I was recommended an advertisement by them, and I saw this little... Actually, I'm not going to spoil what it was. I saw this lovely little trinket, that's what I'll call it, and I knew I had to head over there. Unfortunately, as much as I would have loved to film, I don't think I was allowed, and I did not want to take the risk. I say this because two young ladies in front of me were filming or taking selfies, I forget what. They had their phones out and they were doing something with photography or whatever it was, and anywho, soon after an employee came over and kind of gave them a warning, so I thought, if they're getting a warning, then I better not get my camera out, just to be on the safe side, so do pardon that. Even though I did not film, I thought I would film a haul video instead, so hopefully that shall suffice. Anywho, I can film myself blabbing on here, so without further ado, let's continue on with the episode, shall we? Here is the first item. This is a plastic pouch. No, it is not leather, it is in fact plastic. I saw this advertised online and it immediately caught my eye, and I knew it was going on my list. I had to have it, and this is what it looks like. Quite simple, very lightweight, and let me open it up. So you can see the interior, it is indeed purple. My one and only complaint with this is the smell. In case you don't know what I'm talking about, with certain fake leathers, especially when it's quite cheap, which this indeed was, they tend to have a certain smell. Quite unpleasant, not going to lie. The only way I can describe it is kind of like rotten fish, and unfortunately that's what this smells like. It's not too strong, but if you were to put your nose inside here, then you can smell it. And on top of that, if you were to place items in here and take them out, they will in fact have that smell. I wish this was something that I was aware of before I purchased this, and I thought I'd just include it in case you too want one of these. And also, do pardon me, I am half asleep in case you can't already tell, and I think I'm losing my voice a little bit, so do pardon me. If you've been following me for quite some time now, then you know what a leather junkie I am, and how out of character it seems for me to purchase something that isn't leather, but I purposely wanted to own a pouch that wasn't real leather, and let me tell you why. When travelling on an aeroplane, for example, you know how the high altitude can cause, pressure inside of liquids, causing them to explode. But what a lot of people don't realise is this does not just happen to aeroplanes alone. In fact, if you travel quite high up in mountains, of course, that is high altitude and your items will explode. So I do, of course, travel a lot, and whether I'm on the road or just heading down to the shops, I really wanted a fake pouch like this so I can store all of my liquids on a journey without the worry of them exploding in my bag. So the whole point in me purchasing a fake leather bag is with the full intent of possible damage, so I don't have to worry about my real leather goods getting destroyed. I can just have a little cheapie like this and no worries about my actual leather bag getting damaged. Another item that I fell in love with on their website was this coffin right here. Let me open it It is in fact a jewellery case. I love this. In real life, this is more of a plum sort of shade. Sometimes on camera it appears pink or red, but I class it more as a plum. But this is what it looks like. It has these two little Velcro parts right here, so you can store necklaces. This calls for earrings and, you know, rings and whatnot, and then a larger space down here for bracelets. It is completely in velvet and I love this. It's a lot more well made than I was expecting, not going to lie, but I just love this oh so very much. I actually have been using this to store my jewellery, and I thought I'd take it all out just to show you what it looks like. And yes, again, I love this so very much. They didn't have many of these in store. There were only 2 and this was one of them. So I don't think they're keeping in stock for very long, but again, I can completely see that because this is quite well made, but I'm not sure if I would take this on a road trip or not. Simply because I do fear for certain items getting damaged, but this is quite well got a good weight to it, and yes, I really, really love this. This is a skull necklace. It is made out of stainless steel, so it does in fact have quite a good weight to it. Not too much to say about this. I saw it, I liked it, and now it's part of my collection. The only thing that I kind of find interesting is the nose. I don't see many skulls with a nose like this. It almost looks like an upside down heart. But another lovely thing to add to my collection. Here is my last and final purchase. It is these skeleton earrings. I would like to note that the pieces that physically go through your ear I have changed, so these did not come with them, and neither did the little rubber piece on the end. That's all mine. I changed them for, I forget if they are sterling silver or silver plated, just so they'll last a bit longer, but yes, I just wanted to add that as a side note. I can't recall as to whether or not these are also stainless steel, but they do have quite a hefty weight to them. I would not recommend these for everyday wear or to wear for long periods of time in case they were to damage your piercings, but I do love these. These have quite an amount of detail, may I say. I don't find earrings, especially Halloween ones, that have this level of detail. I mean, it's all fully functional. The legs move, the torso moves. It's very lovely to look at. Once again, due to their weight, I can't imagine myself wearing these every day or for long periods of time. So I think for the meantime, I shall save these for special events, or perhaps I'll take the earring part off and turn them into something else. Maybe a keychain, perhaps, but I would be a little bit worried about some of the limbs coming off, but either way, I love these. These were good for the money and I would purchase these again. I do love them. It seemed to have reached the end of the episode. Thank you very much for watching. Please subscribe if you enjoyed. Check out my Buy Me a Coffee if you wish to further help support the Grave Raider, and follow my Instagram for more. Thank you once again for joining me on yet another episode, and ta-ta for now.